goodness, it's a lot of cookies.
Oh my God! It's Vlogmas, and it's time to celebrate.
Good morning, everyone. So we took a little break. Thank you guys so much for all your well wishes and all the questions on Twitter and everything. We're back into Vlogmas now. We have a whole bunch of Advent days that are for you guys that I made that we're gonna put at the end of this vlog. So if you wanna see all those little clips that I put together for this year, I'm gonna have you open all your doors to get you all caught up at the end of today's vlog. So I hope that you enjoy that. And let's go about our day.
Good morning, everyone! Good morning, everyone! Good morning! Good morning! And we're back! And we're back! Doing YouTube again!
So yes, we've taken a brief break to care for Bailey, who is still a bit of a medical mystery. We have figured out some things. The biggest news is that she is wildly allergic to bees. And we did not know that. She's been stung by bees multiple times in her life. And even this time, she had a very non-existent reaction at first. Sorry. I'm also juggling a little baby who is off camera, but if you see me grabbing things, it's because he's collecting stuff while I'm distracted. So Bailey basically had no reaction to the bee sting initially. Her foot looked great. She looked fine. It wasn't until the next day that she had a massive reaction that was kind of strange and was actually more indicative of an infection or cellulitis. And we treated that. And I don't know, if you guys have been watching, you kind of have seen some of this progress. We haven't shared everything, so there's stuff that we know that you don't, and that's okay because that's medical information, that's how it is. Nothing dramatic or anything, but just I haven't gone into extreme detail. But now we know that Bailey is very allergic to bees. We have 2 EpiPens on hand and we might end up getting more, I don't know. We got those prescribed to us before we found out about the bee allergy. We are waiting on some other things because Bailey was having hive issues before she even got a bee sting, and there's just other little details that are strange that we're trying to piece together. We are looking into something called mast cell activation syndrome. I'm not saying that she has it. I just want to make sure that you guys know that we're looking into that because I've seen a lot of great suggestions to look into it and that some of the symptoms really match up with what Bailey's going through. And that's one of the things that I really I love and value about YouTube and about social media. I don't think we should ever diagnose somebody else online or be like, it's obviously this, because I feel like people online don't know the full story of anybody's lives, and we can't aggressively diagnose. And if you're not a doctor, you definitely can't diagnose. However, I love that we can share each other's medical histories and knowledge and tip each other off. I think that's so cool, and it's been really helpful for us as parents. We've gotten such great advice from people with all of our kids and things that we've dealt with in life. So I just want to say thank you for looking out. I thought the advice for the mast cell activation thing was actually just really brilliant, and it really helped. The first time I saw it in a comment, I looked into it and then I connected some other things that I was like, oh gosh, this really could be that. And I talked to my pediatrician and he was like, oh yeah, let's look into that. And he might have gotten there, that might have been something he had looked into, but I felt hearing it from you guys really helped me to pursue it, and I just want to say thank you for that. And again, we do not know that that's what's going on, but I do think it's a really valid thing to look into. So I just think that it's cool that we can share our knowledge and our experiences, especially for sort of rare or big question mark sorts of things. And I just want to say thank you for that and for looking out for us always. The testing for that though does take a bit longer. We haven't gotten the initial blood draw info back on that one yet, and there are a few other things that we're still waiting on. Some things that have been cleared for Bailey are autoimmune disorders and other blood disorder things. She's fine. And overall, what she's dealing with right now is that when she's on steroids, it seems like things are pretty well managed, but when she goes off the steroids, she's been having these sort of anaphylactic responses still, even though it's been well over a week since she was stung by the bee. And our doctor's hopeful that she just needs a few extra days on the steroids and then she'll be able to taper off of it and the antihistamine will be enough and then nothing will be fine. So we're just kind of on a longer like after an anaphylactic response regimen, I think. Again, I am not a doctor. I'm a parent doing my best. I think she's in really good hands. Her doctors are fantastic, and we really have run a spectrum of tests. Knowing about the bees is very helpful. And we also have like theories as to what could be happening, like maybe in relation to the bee allergy. Maybe she's more sensitive to honey now because that can have like bee stinger bits in it, and maybe that's why she was getting hives before the bee sting. Like maybe it's just related to that, and it's as simple as just like, yeah, it's the bee allergy. We don't know for sure, and we are looking into everything we can, and we'll see as time goes on sort of how her body responds to not having the steroids and not having antihistamines, which right now she's both like on totally. But this morning she did wake up without any hives on her, which is the first time that that's happened. So even while on steroids and antihistamines, Bailey has been having hives, and like lots of hives all over her whole body, but she hasn't been having like an anaphylactic scary response as long as she's on those medications. She's adorable, and we've had a lot of really great times together, cuddled up in bed and like watching movies and stuff. And that's been kind of fun because, you know, she's 13 now and she's getting older, and it was just kind of nice to have some like mother-daughter time with her. And I felt like that's been really wonderful. So I always look for like the silver lining in everything, and I feel like that's been really good. And it's not like me on camera right now because she doesn't want to be. She's just asleep and we're letting her rest. So that's the update. We're very hopeful that things are improving for Bailey and that we will get even more information next week when we get the rest of her lab results back.
All right, the boys are working on cookies right now because we aren't able to do the cookie party this year the same way that we have been. So my family's gonna come by, drop off some cookies they baked, and pick up cookies that we baked, and then eat them. So it's kind of like takeout cookies. And I think right now they're making vegan peanut butter cookies.
Rachel!
Those actually look really good.
Well, we have to sprinkle them with sugar now.
And then Jake made these oatmeal cookies with very festive M&Ms in them.
By the way, you actually showed up like the one bad one.
The one bad one? It looked pretty good to me, so that's showing you Jacob's cookie standards that he set for himself.
And then I made some gingerbread cookies.
Ooh.
And I also made this shortbread cookie.
Hey, what are you doing in the kitchen? Did somebody leave the gate open? Are you trying to get away from me? What are you doing? Luke's doing this thing now where if anybody leaves the baby gate open, he rushes through the gate and then starts giggling when you start chasing him, which is, you know, it's cute, but it's also like, you're a little mischievous, aren't you? Are you a little mischievous? Are you causing trouble?
Now I'm gonna actually do half of the thing so that Parker can do the other half, but I'm just gonna go around like this. And Parker's gonna do the other side so it looks like a bunch of tic-tac-toes.
Or hashtags.
Yeah.
Hashtag peanut butter cookies.
Hashtag yes.
Boom.
Tic-tac-toes.
Those look good.
Or hashtag.
Rachel's
Hashtag
gonna love
done.
these.
Hashtag yum.
I also wanted to point out something else really cool that happened yesterday. We got a shipment in, and this sweater was in it. And I designed these sweaters, and I actually really like the way they came out. They're like kind of vintage faded. They look like some like cool find at a thrift store, which is like totally something that I'm into. Yeah, pretty good. I really like the fit. Mine's a large. I like the fit on it. I like it's super soft on the inside. And I'm pretty awkward about promoting merch stuff, but this is part of our merch. So you can find it down in the merch shelf down below of this video if you want to get one. No pressure, just I think it's a cool shirt. Right now we're waiting for family members to come over so we can do our cookie exchange, and the kids requested to watch old vlogs. So that's what they're doing right now. This is an old Christmas special. What year is this, Jake?
2017.
2017.
Yeah, it's 10 years old.
Next is Parker.
Yo, Parker.
What I wanted for Christmas. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Santy.
Or not. Here we come.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
Oh no! Oh no! Cookie down! Cookie down!
Oh dear.
They dropped a cookie. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of cookies.
Oh my god!
Oh, and your cookies are in those boxes. You get 3 kinds of cookies. Can I eat one now? Yeah, you can eat whenever.
Yeah.
So there's M&M cookies, shortbread cookies. No, there's 4 kinds of cookies.
So Jacob made that one.
M&M cookies, molasses cookies, shortbread cookies, and gingerbread
I
cookies.
made those. I made those. Those were.
Oh, wait.
That was mine. That was what. It's like a double chocolate thing, I think.
Wait, there's 5 cookies.
Thank you. Put them back on speaker.
So I think those are both for you guys.
Yeah, it's a cross. And those are gingerbread cookies.
All right, so my parents headed out. That was really nice seeing them. We're really trying to follow all of the guidelines because our state and our area within the state is experiencing 0 ICU capacity. There's no room for anybody in the ICU because of COVID, because COVID is spiking here. So we're following all the precautions. My parents stayed on one side of the window and we stayed on the other. It was nice to have that visit. So anyway, that's kind of what our family is doing. Just trying to limit the spread wherever we can. So that's why my parents hung out with us at the window today. 2020 has been weird. I thought my sisters were gonna come too. They didn't end up coming. So I'm actually gonna drive their cookies to them right now. All right, it is dark now outside. I think it's like 7:20, something like that. And I just got home from my sister's houses where we dropped off Christmas cookies. And
I don't think Luke's interested in you pausing, Alexa.
I know, I paused some Christmas music and Luke's trying to get it going again. Hey, what are you doing? Are you messing with the Alexa?
Alexa, play Christmas music.
He locked it.
What?
He locked it. You can't even play Christmas music now. Wait, hold on. I need to say something before you start up the Christmas music again, okay?
Okay.
I just want to say thanks again for all the well wishes and the prayers and everything that you guys have been saying in the comment section as well as on Twitter and on Instagram. We love you guys and we'll see you next time.
It's Vlogmas, and it's time to celebrate. Vlogmas.
Yeah, you stand like this. Oh. And then you gotta put your hands in both pockets. It's just like a little just to kind of do that.
Yeah.
And that's it. And from the back too. You got the back too.
Vlogmas.
Merry Christmas. Want to give a big smile? Well,
Was that real?
Vlogmas.